in jail tonight. Police say he went too far trying to get rid of a tenant. Instead of an eviction notice, police say he showed up with a shotgun. Fox 10 News reporter Renee Dials has reaction.
Dorothy Williams says she had to put new locks on the door after the landlord kicked it in yesterday.
But then I seen the legs coming around the side of the truck, and I seen a shotgun in the person's hand.
Williams says at first she didn't recognize the man.
So I told my husband, who was over here going to take me to work, I told him, there's a man walking up to the door with a gun. He said, well, just stay in the bedroom. About that time, he got to the front door, and he kicked the front door open with the shotgun in his hand, and he was screaming, where's that Jack? I'm talking about Dorothy. She owes me some effing money. Where's she at? And he was like, well, she's not here. And he was like, okay, well, you get your A out of my house. And he put the shotgun in his face and told him he'd blow his brains out. So he went and got in the truck.
Williams had already called 911. Police say this is the man making the threats. 66-year-old James Yan owns the house. Yan is charged with menacing, burglary, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. The tenant says she spent several terrifying minutes hiding in her bedroom. She says she was too afraid to let the landlord know she was in the house.
I heard the police telling me, put the gun down, put the gun down.
The suspect met them at the front door with the shotgun, saying nobody's getting into this house. The subject was very combative verbally, threatening to shoot anybody who entered the property. Officers were able to flank the subject and deploy the taser without lethal force being used.
And I owe him 4 months rent, but I just talked to him 2 weeks ago, and he said, well, since you got a job now, I'll go ahead and I'll work with you.
Yan told police he wanted to get the family out of his house, but the threat of violence didn't work.
Are you going to move or stay here? What are you going to do?
Right now, until I can find somewhere else, because I'm limited funds. I don't get child support for my children, so it's just me taking care of them.
In Irvington, I'm Renee Dials for Fox 10 News.
Williams has 7 children. She says she's glad they weren't home when the landlord showed up.